Multiple sclerosis is a disease that robs people of their mobility and independence. That's why Connecticut Adaptive Cycling is dedicated to helping those with MS. Joining me today are Ken Messier from Ti-Trikes and Adaptive Cycling and Louise Roach, a cyclist diagnosed with MS. Welcome. It's great to have you with us.
Thank you.
So, Louise, let's talk about your story. When were you diagnosed with MS?
In 1979.
And how did you know that? Did you have symptoms that
I did.
You did?
I had optic neuritis. I couldn't see out of my left eye. Yep.
And then you did what after that?
They gave me, they put me on prednisone, and then I got my sight back, and then everything was fine. And then for about 4 years later, I had another relapse, and that caused my left leg not to work correctly. So then they put me on prednisone again, and it's just an up and down thing.
You do require some aid in walking.
I've been using a cane for about 12 years now.
Otherwise, you're doing well?
Yes.
Oh, that's
absolutely
great. All right, Ken, let's talk about adaptive, what you're all about, why it was so important for you to take part in this fundraiser that we're going to be talking about in just a few minutes.
Well, we think cycling is a way for people to improve their health styles and their lifestyles and maintain their independence. It allows people to keep their legs strengthened even if they do have a disability. And because we have 3 wheels on the trike, it gives you a stable environment instead of a 2-wheel bike.
Now, this is called a recumbent bike?
A recumbent, right. You're seated. You're sitting backwards a little bit, so that it gives you a good plane to ride with. This is built with a motor in the back.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was totally powered by a person.
So this has a power assist.
Okay.
So that somebody that does have a disability can ride with anyone, because they can use the power from the motor, so they can, even though they're strengthening their own legs, they also at the same time can keep up with other riders, so it keeps them out on the trail.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now, Louise, have you ever ridden in one of these?
Yes, I have.
You have? So
yes.
What's it like?
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Is it tough, though, to navigate?
Not at all. Not at all. Because, if it does get tough, then you can use the motor.
We actually have some video right there. So if it does get tough, you can use the motor. Have you had to use the motor?
Just to back up.
Just to back up. And that's it? How far can you go on this?
About 25 miles.
That's great. Wow. And now, Ken, let's talk about the benefit of something like this for so many people.
Well, any kind of cycling or any kind of exercise is great for people. And the problem with a lot of people that have a disability is that they can't ride on a 2-wheel bike. It's either too high off the ground, or it's too far to fall, or they get too tired out. So by having 3 wheels, you get a very stable environment. And by having the power assist engine, you can ride with anyone.
This can really help so many people with disabilities, not just folks with MS.
Right. It's not just for MS, but that is one of the groupings of disabled that are really able to ride a bike more than others.
Okay, now, there's a fundraiser that's coming on September 12th at the Boathouse in Riverside in Hartford. And Louise, you're taking part in this?
Absolutely.
So tell us more about it.
Okay. Well, yeah. I'm just hoping that everybody else joins in.
Yeah, we want people to participate, right?
Exactly. And I want people to know that just because they have a disability, they can do it if they just try.
And we know that one of my colleagues, Darren Kramer, is the Grand Marshal of this big event as well.
Correct.
And how many people do you expect to take part in this?
We're expecting 300 to 400 people.
Well, we want more than that, don't we?
We'd like to get a lot more than that.
Because we're raising money for MS.
And it's in the greater Hartford area. It crosses the 3 bridges in Hartford, so that it's a ride that typical people don't get to see.
How long of a route is this, basically?
There's 3 rides. They're 25 miles, 50 miles, and 100 miles. So the adaptive people are riding 25 miles with Connecticut Adaptive Cycling has a team, which Louise is on our team in Hartford.
Excellent.
So we support MS throughout this whole thing, and Ti-Trikes will have a number of trikes being ridden in the event.
So it's 25 miles, 50 miles, and 100. Of course, if you ride more miles, you raise more money for MS. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay, so that's the goal.
That's
Wonderful.
the goal.
Let's tell everybody, let's show the information right now. National MS Society of Connecticut, Chapter 2012, Bike MS Cardio Express Ride is Sunday, September 9th at the historic Boathouse in Riverside Park in Hartford. Or you can also go to the website ctfightsms.org. Louise, Ken, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Looking forward to the big event.
Thank you.
Very good.